Hello and welcome back. My name is Dark Matter Wolf and welcome to the Wolf's Den of Champions, where we do everything Marvel Champions. Today we are going to be unboxing Psylocke from the Marvel Champions Hero Pack. This is going to be, I don't know what wave this is, but this is the X-Force wave, and we are going to be jumping in here. If you're new, welcome. We do unboxings, Marvel Champion content, Marvel Champion tips and tricks, gameplay, deck lists. If it's Marvel Champions, you're gonna find it here. So make sure to subscribe. We are on a journey to get 100 subscribers. We're so close, and I cannot do it without you guys. So thank you guys so much for clicking this video and checking it out. For the returning viewer, welcome back to the Wolf's Den of Champions. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Here we go. We have Psylocke, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the best Marvel Champion heroes that we are adding to our collection here. A part of SPDR, this is one of the most broken heroes. Excuse me, when they are fully set up. I should tread lightly when I say the word broken. Psylocke is a very, very good hero, loads of fun, very grade A. This is her hero poster here. All right, let's go ahead and read the little tidbit of Psylocke. Psylocke Hero Pack, a powerful telepath and skilled martial artist. Psylocke cleaves her enemies' minds with her psionic knives just as easily as her katanas cut through their armor. Psylocke developed strong bonds with her fellow mutants when she trained with the X-Men. Now she risks her life to protect them as a member of the X-Force. New card type, player sites game here. Same thing with the limits there. So if you're new, this is going to be, this limit restricts players to having at most one player side scheme in play if one or two players started the game. If it's 3 or 4 players, you can have 2 player side schemes in play during, and if it's not, you have to discard the other one. Piercing, range, team up, and victory X. She comes with the Justice precon here. So let's go ahead and crack this open. It's a 2023 pack. It's gonna be a fresh one. Get all this plastic shrink off here, Psylocke. You can tell the crispiness of these cards. When I first started this content and doing the Marvel Champions unboxings, yep, that's a fresh pack deck of cards there. I remember when I opened Miss Marvel, that one was not the freshest pack. And you could see the cards too. Wow, that smells phenomenal. Okay, so here we have Psylocke. Let's go ahead and start with her alter ego. Betsy Braddock here. It's a 3-cost recovery, or you recover for 3. She's a mutant psionic manifestation. Setup. Put your psi knife. Put your two psi energy upgrades into play. Psi knives face up. Okay, so here is her psi knife. So she comes in with her psi knives. Psylocke gets +1 thwart, exhaust psi knife, generate a mental resource. You may flip this card. So here we go. So when you use your Psylocke's basic power, thwart, attack, or defense, flip 1 psi energy upgrade. So if she's got 3 thwart right now, and you do this, you generate exhaust psi knife, generate a mental resource. You do both of them, boom, now you have plus attack. So you can either have plus thwart or plus attack here, and then same thing. You generate this gains piercing, and the other side, oh, these are restricted. These are not restricted. Okay, you just gain thwart there. So that is going to be the psi knives there, and that is going to be Psylocke. Interrupt, when you use one of Psylocke's basic powers, thwart, attack, or defense, flip psi energy upgrade. Okay, and you only flip 1. Here is her set side, or her ally specific, her hero specific ally, pardon me. A 3-cost, 1 thwart to attack, 3 health, Angel Warren Worthington III. After you play Angel from your hand, ready your identity. Did someone call for a pick-me-up? Okay, that is going to be Angel there. You get 3 copies of Flurry of Blades. This card here is a 3-cost event. Hero action, attack, deal 2 damage to an enemy for each Psy Knife you control. Choose an enemy and confuse it. For each Psy Katana you control, choose an enemy and deal 2 damage to it. Okay, so you're doing a lot of stuff there. You get 3 copies of those. And here we have 3 copies of Mental Detection. Hero action, it's a 2-cost event. Remove 1 threat from a scheme. For each Psy Knife you control, remove 2 additional threat from that scheme. For each Psy Katana you control, draw 1 card. So if you have your Katana side up, you'll remove 1 threat from a scheme, and then you'll draw 2 cards for the katanas there if you have both katanas up or the knife. So I like this here already. You do a lot of, depending on what your cards are. Here is Psionic Redirect. Defense, Hero Interrupt. When you would take any amount of damage from an enemy attack, prevent 2 of that damage for each Psy Katana you control. Prevent 2 additional damage for each Psy Knife you control. Confuse the enemy. Okay, you got Telepathic Suggestion. When you reveal a card from the encounter deck, cancel its when revealed effect. For each Psy Katana you control, choose an enemy and deal 2 damage to it. For each Psy Knife you control, choose a scheme and remove 1 threat from it. I actually really like this because then you have 2 in-card when revealed treachery cancellations. I believe there's like some justice cards that also do that. I just opened it in the other pack I filmed. Can't remember now what it's called, but it's a 2-cost, and you could definitely play it as long as you have a victory, a side scheme in your victory display. So that card you can use with this. That's 4, I believe, or maybe 5 cancellations of when revealed treacheries, and treacheries are treacherous. Training Regimen, 1-cost support here. Exhaust action, exhaust Training Regimen. Search your deck for a skill card and add it to your hand. Shuffle. If you are in hero form, discard 1 card from your hand. Here we have Martial Arts Training. Psylocke gets 1 extra defense. After Psylocke defends against an attack, discard Martial Arts Training, ready Psylocke. Here is we have Psionic Training. After Psylocke thwarts, discard Psionic Training and confuse an enemy. So keyword, Psylocke ignores guard and patrol keywords. Then we have Psylocke gains Retaliate, Weapons Training, and after Psylocke discards, or after Psylocke attacks, discard Weapons Training, ready each weapon upgrade you control. That is going to be her hero-specific cards here for Psylocke. She's a lot. She takes a lot to learn. More of the complex characters, because there's a lot of flipping and Psy Energy and katanas and Psy Knives going on there. So if that is your kind of hero, just like SPDR, same situation. There's so much going on there. I love SPDR. She's such a fun deck to play. It can be very overwhelming, but if you're up for a challenge, those are very good and fun characters to play. Here is Captain Britain. It's a 4-cost ally, 3 thwart, 3 attack, 3 health. Aerial Excalibur. Captain Britain takes -1 consequential damage after he thwarts a side scheme or attacks a minion. You get Cypher here. It's a 2-cost ally, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 health. X-Force after Cypher attacks and damages a confused enemy, draw 1 card. We get 3 copies of Concussive Blow. I believe this is a reprint. Came in, if I want to say I'm not mistaken, Miss Marvel deck. Hero action, confuse an enemy. If you paid for this card using a Fist Energy, deal 3 damage to that enemy. Okay, you get 3 copies of Upside the Head, 1-cost event. Skill, after your hero makes a basic attack and damages the enemy, confuse that enemy. If that enemy is already confused, stun it instead. I like this because now it's like not a waste. Okay, if you're already confused, then I'm going to stun you. I like this. That's good. Here is 1 copy of a set aside player side scheme. Just kidding. It's not set aside. It's just player side scheme here. Lay the trap. The player who defeated this scheme deals 5 damage to the villain per player. Float like a butterfly here. Max 1 per player. Play under any player's control. When a character you control attacks a confused enemy, increase the amount of damage that attack deals to that enemy by 1. That is going to be all the Justice cards there in her precon. We got Pete, Wisdom, 4 cost ally, 3 thwart, 2 attack, 3 health. X-Force. Play only if your identity has the X-Force. After you resolve, when revealed effects of a treachery card, heal 1 damage to Pete, Wisdom. Okay, interesting. You get 3 copies here of Directed Force. When your hero makes an attack that has a keyword, overkill, piercing, or range, that attack deals 2 additional damage, max 1 per attack. We got Soaring Hearts here. It's a team up card. It's going to be Angel and Psylocke. Max 1 per deck, 2 cost event. Search or discard pile for identity specific event and add it to your hand. Ready, Angel and Psylocke. We have the Power of the Mind. It's going to be a resource card. Works as if when you are paying for a psionic card, double the number of resources this card generates. And then we have another copy of iPack here, or a copy of iPack here. It's a vehicle, X-Force, iPack. Play only if your identity has the X-Force trait. Hero action, exhaust iPack and deal 1 face down encounter card to a player. That player draws 2 cards. We have X Bunker here, a really good card. 2 cost support, action, exhaust X Bunker. Choose a player whose identity has the Mutant's trait. That player searches the top X cards of their deck for any card where X is the number of side schemes in the victory display and adds that card to their hand. Shuffle. Here we have Telepathy. This is going to be only if you have psionic traits, max 1 per player, upgrade. Hero action, exhaust Telepathy, spend 2 mental resources, and remove 2 threat from a scheme. Interesting card. We got Body Swapped. We got Chimera. Interdimensional Plunder. We get Psionic Illusion, and then Telekinetic Dragon. So these are going to be Psylocke set-aside Nemesis, hero-specific Nemesis, and her obligation. Like always, I'll let you go ahead and experience those firsthand when you play Psylocke and draw Shadows of the Past. We got the Psylocke deck and the stop card there, and then here we have a few cards that come with Psylocke. So we have first and foremost Domino Ally. It's a 3 cost ally, 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 health. She comes from the posse, and X-Force traits. Response after you use one of Domino's basic powers. Swap a card in your hand with the top card of your deck. Do you feel lucky, punk? Pretty cool. Kind of like that. Here we have Psi Blow Attack. It's a 2 cost event. Attack Psionic. Player only if your hero has the Psionic trait. Hero action. Attack, deal 4 damage to an enemy. This card gains ranged. Here we have Psi Flail Strike. It's going to be play only if you have the Psionic trait. Hero response, attack. After you defend against an attack, deal 3 damage to the enemy and stun it. Okay, pretty good. That's if you are a psionic character there. And then also here we have 3 copies of Telekinesis. Exhaust Telekinesis and spend 2 mental resources, deal 3 damage to an enemy. That, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be all of Psylocke's hero pack there. It's still fresh. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you have Psylocke? Do you enjoy Psylocke? What is your best aspect that you build her deck with? And 4 cost hand size, does it really hurt, or does it make up for having those Psy energy cards come into play when you play her. Like always, YouTube thinks you're gonna like this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. And then for more of our unboxing videos, go ahead and click this playlist right here. We're on the journey for 100 subscribers. Only you can help me. So go ahead and subscribe somewhere up here. And this is Dark Matter Wolf reminding you that you matter here at the Wolf's Den of Champions. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.